Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. According to IT Telenews NNN, the U.S. think tank Center for Strategic and International Studies, CSIS, released a report estimating that the combined casualties and missing personnel of both the Russian and Ukrainian militaries have exceeded 2 million since the start of the invasion. Their report, covering the period from February 2022 to June 2026, estimates that the Russian military has suffered approximately 1.4 million casualties, including missing personnel, with fatalities ranging between 400,000 and 450,000. CSIS noted that these figures represent an unprecedentedly tragic record since the end of World War II. On the Ukrainian side, casualties are estimated to be between 525,000 and 625,000. Furthermore, the report highlights that the rate of Russian casualties has risen further in 2026. It attributes this increase partly to the effectiveness of Ukrainian military strikes utilizing AI-enabled drones. Marking 1,000 days since the start of the devastating war in Gaza on October 7, 2023, local authorities report that more than 90% of the Gaza Strip has been destroyed, and Israeli forces now control 80% of the enclave. According to reports by Al Jazeera, Gaza's government media office announced that at least 73,000 Devin Texataste Israelistim Palestinians have been killed, including over 21,500 children, with another 9,500 people missing under the rubble. Additionally, approximately 223,000 tons of explosives have been dropped on the Strip, far exceeding the scale of past historic bombings. The humanitarian situation remains catastrophic. The United Nations warns of an extreme risk of famine, noting that human development in Gaza has been set back by 77 years, with life expectancy dropping to just 40 years. Meanwhile, ceasefire and reconstruction efforts have stalled. The U.S.-established Board of Peace has struggled to secure Israeli compliance, and funding shortfalls persist. In Israel, protesters marked the milestone by demanding government accountability and the release of captives still held in the enclave, accusing the leadership of neglect and failure. According to a report by the Liberty Times, Ukraine's persistent drone strikes on Russian refineries and energy infrastructure have triggered a severe nationwide fuel shortage in Russia. In an unexpected turn of events, Russia, traditionally a major crude oil exporter to India, has reversed its trade flow and begun importing gasoline from India to alleviate the supply crisis. Industry sources reveal that at least 60,000 metric tons of gasoline are currently being shipped from India to Russia, with 2 tankers already underway. Across Russia's 11 time zones, numerous regions are experiencing acute fuel shortages, resulting in long queues at petrol stations, strict rationing, and soaring prices. Independent stations have reportedly started selling gasoline at unprecedented rates. While Russian President Vladimir Putin acknowledged the shortages caused by Ukrainian drone attacks, he stated that the government is actively addressing the issue. To stabilize the domestic market, Russia reportedly plans to import up to 400,000 tons of gasoline monthly from various international sources, including neighboring Belarus. According to a report by CNBC, Microsoft has announced a significant investment of $2.5 billion and the dedication of 6,000 employees to establish a new subsidiary called Microsoft Frontier Co. This unit will focus on helping enterprise clients understand and implement artificial intelligence technologies through a model known as forward-deployed engineering. The division will bring together existing technical consultants, support staff, and salespeople with specialized industry experience. Rodrigo Queta-Lima, the former head of Microsoft's Asia business, will lead the new subsidiary as president. This aggressive expansion follows similar pushes in the industry, including a $1 billion initiative from Amazon and newly formed deployment groups by Anthropic and OpenAI. Tech giants are increasingly focusing on hands-on customer support to address confusion around choosing and integrating various AI models. The strategic move comes at a crucial time for Microsoft, whose stock has declined by 21% this year, lagging behind its mega-cap tech peers amidst Wall Street concerns over market share in the rapidly evolving AI landscape. CNBC reports that Tesla delivered 480,126 vehicles and produced 451,758 in the second quarter of 2026, significantly beating Wall Street's expectations. Analysts had estimated around 406,600 deliveries, while Tesla's own compiled consensus sat at 6,024. This performance represents a 25% increase year-over-year and a 34% jump from the previous quarter. The surge was driven by sales of Model 3 and Model Y vehicles, which accounted for 97% of total deliveries. Tesla has been striving to rebound from consecutive annual declines in vehicle sales, which were partly caused by rising competition from global EV makers like China's BYD and a consumer backlash against CEO Elon Musk. To boost sales, Tesla lowered vehicle prices and expanded its driver assistance software in Europe. The quarterly results were also bolstered by soaring gas prices in Europe amid geopolitical tensions. Despite the strong delivery numbers, Tesla shares fell about 4% on the day of the announcement. Tesla plans to release its full second quarter financial results on July 22, 2026. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.